Hey everybody, I am back today with an interview that I'm so excited about. I have with me Mayor Rod Craig of Hanover Park. I've always said, you're my favorite mayor, and you really are. I love your passion for the members of your community, and just I don't know how you ever do all the things that you do. It's just mind-boggling to me. So your energy, your passion, your love for people, it really means a lot to me. I have the greatest respect for you, and I'm so thankful that I get to have you here today to talk about the census that's available to all of us to participate in.
Well, thank you, Donna, and it's always a pleasure. We first met a number of years ago on a golf course supporting something we both believed in, and I can't even remember what it was, but we had a great time, and you know, uh, my golfing was so bad. I think you told me you must be a good mayor because you're a lousy golfer. But it's always a pleasure to get together. You've been wonderful helping us in Hanover Park over the years, and I'm pleased to have a few moments with you today.
Yes, I love you guys and anything I can do to support, but the census has been really on my mind, and Ray and I did ours immediately as soon as I think we got the postcard in the mail. He went online, did it instantly. We know that it's so important, and I think it would be great for you to be able to share with us some reasons why it's so important.
Well, I'm pleased to do that. First of all, it's a part of the Constitution. Every 10 years, the federal government pulls together the numbers, and those numbers help dictate how they divide up, how the feds divide up the dollars for social services, for roads, for building different things. And communities really rely on the federal government and the state government to share equitably for the number of residents that you have in your community. So it's very important to us. And there's about $675 billion in dollars that are shared. So for us to have a fair share and to be able to support all our residents wherever they come from, we have a very diverse community. Yeah. And many of them are new to our community. I love the diversity. I believe best decisions are made when they come from all the different areas. It's just not like the mayor making the decision, but it's a community decision. And guess what? We start having a very safe, loving, caring community. And our education system is second to none. I'm really proud of all our educators that serve Hanover Park. They're the best. Mm-hmm. So, we have, it drives redistricting for the state, how the state divides up those dollars. And it's important that way. That's going to happen as soon as the census is completed. And the census has been delayed until October. So back in April, which is usually the kickoff and the start, I, like you, as soon as it came in my door, I got online, I got my 6 numbers or 9 numbers, whatever that was together, and I mailed it in. So today, we have people that have, oh man, I lost that. Or boy, I threw that away. I don't know what to do. Well, there is hope. And if you go online, you can see at the bottom someplace, it says, I lost my numbers. So you can get back in and you can reassert yourself. You don't have to lose sleep. Oh, I really want to serve my community and I should have done this. Well, you still have a chance. And there's that way to do that. So that's pretty great.
It is, and we are going to be including the link for people to get on and do their part. And, even people who are going to be seeing this who aren't a part of Hanover Park, they want to do it for their communities too. This is, it's a great honor to be able to participate and do this. And would you say that, especially with the issues around the pandemic right now, that funding's even more critical?
we've been into this for more than a few months now. And so we're spending money that we're not accustomed to. We're doing things that are not the norm. And we have folks that are working from home using IT effectively and efficiently. So we're doing things and we're maintaining. And the fact that we've done that, our employees in Hanover Park have not come down with the virus. So we're doing something. We've shared with all our employees how important it is to stay safe, to follow the guidelines at home. We're just in a good place there, and I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. So
very good. So there were some questions that I thought would probably come up for a lot of people. And I think the big thing is the information secure? You hear with credit card companies and banks where hackers get in and they get your information. Can you share a little bit on the security?
Well, I'd be happy to. Back in March, at the beginning of March, just before all this broke out, I was with the U.S. Conference of Mayors in Washington, D.C. And we had a meeting with the Census Bureau, and some of the employees who work out of Washington, D.C. Were there, and that question was asked. So what do I tell my residents when I go back about the security of what they submit? And the employees for the Census Bureau, I would say, became a little indignant. Indignant because they have a code of honor among themselves to keep information private. And so they said to us, when you go back, you let your residents know that the people that are working with this, we don't care if it comes from the President of the United States. Our job is to keep this information secure. So I heard that firsthand, and they all nodded their head. We don't get involved in the politics. We don't get involved with sharing that private information. I couldn't even get them to do an interview with me because they did not want to mix politics in their job.
Oh,
they
wow.
believed in what they're doing, okay? And I like doing an interview. I like getting out there and say, tell me firsthand, what do you think? What's going on? And they said, isn't there, somehow this could slip through? Not on my watch, they said. So I was really feeling good about that. So I can convey that information. And Donna, you're the first one to really ask me that question, and I have firsthand knowledge of how that goes for those loyal federal employees that collect this information.
Very good. Is this exclusively only for people who are United States citizens?
Yeah, that's the scary part, I think. For many of our first generation families who are not citizens, or have mixed families and they don't get all the information. They're probably not even in Hanover Park. We have many that don't have a Social Security card, but they are families, loving families in our community. They do wonderful things.
One of the things that was interesting that came up when I was speaking with Dave, can you say what David's position is?
Yeah, he's our deputy village manager.
Okay, so we've got about 2 minutes left, and I wanted to address something that Dave had brought up is, are babies and children also supposed to be counted in your census numbers?
Oh, absolutely. Anybody that eats and breathes counts. We love them all. We want to count them. We don't want to count them out. Please, to everyone, include your whole family. Include those that you care about, because that's how we build community. That's how we bring all the social services that we need, all the aspects of working together hand in hand. And we're blessed in many ways, and it helps our townships. Hanover Park has 4 townships, Hanover, Schaumburg, Bloomingdale, and Wayne. And those 4 townships really assist our residents for those social needs. So we have to help support them also. We all work hand in hand.
I am so happy to have had this opportunity. And everybody, please complete your census, no matter where you live. This is very important right now. And have a great day. And we will see you again soon. Bye.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.